objection. And it's not. It might be right now at the beginning stages of teaching you guys sales, but at the end stages, price is never an objection as long as we have pain and we're solving that pain.
At the moment, we don't have anything, but touching on what you were talking about, when you're going into sales and stuff, a lot of times your biggest objection is always about price, right? It always comes down to money. They can tell you all kinds of other bullshit. It always comes down to money. So maybe Josh, maybe you can go over what are some tactics people can use to get over the money objection. I mean, you mentioned one about maybe sweetening the deal. Like, hey, if you sign up now, $500 off.
Yeah, a reason to pull the trigger now is always great. But realistically, guys, when you start doing this and start doing this a lot, and you've really put the research behind it and you pulled the pains, price is never an objection. That's the truth. You want to talk to Hal Fisher when it comes to sales, he'll tell you right now, price isn't a fucking objection. And it's not. It might be right now at the beginning stages of teaching you guys sales, but at the end stages, price is never an objection as long as we have pain and we're solving that pain. Okay. So you don't really see, and we do tons of these all the time. I don't see a whole lot of price objection unless we come in with the wrong mindset, unless we didn't bring value up front, and all that kind of stuff. But if you do come across that stuff, like I said, there's always a way to work together, and you need to start asking them questions of like, how can we work together? Hey, listen, hey, stop, Josiah. Right now, I hear what you're saying. You're telling me that the price is too high. I can see it. I can see it in your reflection. That's fine. But listen, I'm here to tell you, I work with tons of business owners just like you. So what do we have to do to work together? What do we have to do to make sure that we can put money in your bank account? And once we put money in your bank account, then you can pay me. What do we got to do to make this work? Right? Because all I'm seeing out of you, all I'm hearing out of you is ways that it doesn't work. But I'm telling you right now, when I provide the value that we've laid out for you, you're going to be able to pay me. So I'm not too worried about it. What works for you? That's it. And let them talk. And so it's just laying that back out if you do hit a price objection and calling it out. Too often as people, we like to hide behind shit that we're scared of, like price objections, right? We like to hide behind it, or product objections, or, hey, let me see a customer list objections. We like to hide behind it instead of just throwing it out there in the beginning and overcoming those for him, for his own mind, before he even gets to them. And sometimes that's a lot easier. So if you really know that you're going to hit a price objection with somebody up front, just call the shit out. I might even call it out at the top of the page. Hey, listen, I'm going to go over this with you, but after talking to you on our discovery call, I know you're limited in funds. And so I know this is going to be a little bit over your price, but by the end of this, we'll figure out a way to work together. All right. How's that sound? See what I mean? And so I just solved the whole fucking price objection before I even started the fucking call. And so calling that shit out sometimes works really well. And I do that. Sometimes I know I got a broke dick, whoever, like, I don't want to say that, but like, there's times that I've seen people that were like, just trying to get something for nothing. And you might have to solve that at the top. I don't deal with those people anymore. But I have in the past. And so those are some ways to do that as well, Scott. It's just solve them right at the beginning, qualify right at the beginning of, hey, listen, I know this is going to be at the top of your budget. But as long as you're willing to work with me and I'm willing to work with you, and we've developed a really good friendship over the last 3-5 days, whatever it is. And I really like you, man. So as long as you're willing to bend a little bit, I'm willing to bend a little bit, and we'll always find a way to make this work. And that's before you get to anything. And then go and build their dreams up, and then go and show them the scope of work, and then break down the price, and then say, hey, man, like I said, I knew this was going to be a little bit of your price objective, but what can you afford?